Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a stroke play match, 9 holes between me and the man himself, Mac Boucher. You ever take this golf thing seriously?
Only today. We're gonna try to take it seriously. I don't normally, so we're gonna see how we do today.
Love it. Roll intro.
I don't think you guys know how competitive this feels.
Wow, we putted well.
Who is this guy with a putter right now? So I picked up golf pretty late. I started when I was 18.
The fact that these guys are even playing golf right now in this wind is crazy.
What is going on? What a birdie.
This course is so tight.
That honestly was like maybe the craziest par I've ever made.
Do you guys like my toque? Americans call it beanie, but Canadians call it toque, and toque is way cooler.
So it's 185, and I got 7-iron in hand, but I feel like that might be too much.
Because I have a 7 wood here.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a 6.
Early prediction for today. I am actually gonna try, but Ben is gonna rinse me by at least 5. That's the early prediction.
That's, boy, you just really like to set the bar low, don't you?
I know the wind's touching out a little bit, but man, great job, man.
Pin high, just right. I don't feel bad about missing that far right.
That was a really good swing.
Now we're putting back into the wind, which is beautiful.
Awesome shot. All right, we're gonna go 5-iron. I'm really gonna ride the wind, because why not? Tough act to follow though, because this is gonna be a tough golf course today. Dylan, good luck getting a shot tracer on that one. That thing started 90 degrees left. We couldn't be any more different, our games.
No.
You're very like structured, disciplined, pacing off chips.
Yep.
I like just freewheeling. But we both hit good shots. We both, I mean, the fact that we both have kind of a putt for birdie here, pretty happy.
Okay, we have an intense 1v1 with Mac and Ben. I'm spectating, but I'm gonna be making bets all day. Mac hit the green, Ben's a little right. I think they're both gonna walk away on this hole with par and be all score going into 2.
36 feet here for birdie. Outside of 35 feet, especially with putts that break this much, really just thinking about speed, trying to get this thing to stop close. Stroke play, so we're not gonna do gimmies. Just gonna tap everything in.
Everything. Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't done that before. I don't normally finish. I give myself in anything inside 10 feet normally on social media, so, but it's good for me to dial it in a little bit.
Wow, we putted well. Look at that.
Longest putt of my career to date.
Opening birdie for Mr. Boucher. That was a pretty unbelievable birdie, I have to say.
I struggle in scramble format. I just want to have fun. Because of that, I can get pretty loose.
Thank you, hole. We're on to the next.
Man, I don't know about you, Ben, but this golf course is playing hard today.
This is gonna be a lengthy one, especially with how it's just so tight out here at Star Pass. Thank you again to Star Pass for having us out this week. Filming a lot of great content. JW Marriott, Star Pass putting us up. Hotel's right over there. It's absolutely beautiful. This morning, actually, we hit golf balls from the roof onto one of the greens on the golf course. It's that close to the course, this hotel.
Okay, we got par 4 here. 411 yards playing right into the wind. I'm just gonna try to get one in play here, honestly. Driver off deck, little squeeze cut up the right. That has to go. All right, we're in play. I think I chunked that.
I got 3 wood. I'm just gonna try to get one past Max, honestly, at this point.
Dude, that is so good. That came out with driver number.
That was,
I hate to say it, but I got like 200 and something yards in. I gotta go driver again. I'm not trying to be negative, but I can't see myself breaking 40 today. Like I want to, I'm gonna try not to, but holy smokes.
you just made it.
Yeah, I needed the early birdie because, are you seeing what I have left here?
Could be good.
Oh man, get it under. That could be gone, folks. Gosh, this is so hard.
That was the most pumped down through the wind, like good low spin 3 wood I've hit in a long time. I don't think anything was going a whole lot farther than this, but now I got 146. I got 8-iron in hand. Oh my God, I just got gobbled. That might go 100 yards, Mac.
Dude, we're in one.
I hit that so good too.
Today it's going to be survival of the fittest. I don't think we really care about score necessarily. It's more of one of those days that we both just try to grind out some type of score. We might get lucky and the wind could die down, but judging by the weather forecast, it's not supposed to.
It's not looking great for us.
No, God no.
The boys both missed the green and they have to get up and down for par. It is so windy out. I am so happy I'm not playing this match because, like, damn.
I hit an 8-iron from 144, like solid, and that traveled 107 yards. I think with this much wind, it's not going to roll out a whole bunch, so 37-yard pitch, probably fly this thing 35.
Great shot.
We'll take that.
All right, I found my ball. It's just in the hazard, 2 club lengths-ish. If I can make a bogey here, I won't be that upset. Ties up the stroke play. Ben, I think Ben's pretty much in the hole. Oh,
Not bad.
Ben has a putt to save par right now. 100% he's gonna make it. That guy in the dial.
Gotta look at it still. I'm also down to 1 golf ball left, so that might be in play after. Got this putt going a little bit left, looks like. Who is this guy with the putter right now?
Grinding out here. Even
I'll take that
2.
5. I'll take that 5. Even through 2, just fine with that. We got the hardest par 3 in Arizona coming up next.
Not done yet. It's a lot harder than I wanted to work for a bogey there. Heading into the next hole, which, as he said, is an extremely hard par 3. You need this ball?
I need that, actually. You know when you kind of want your competitor to make that putt? Because I didn't deserve to tie him on that hole. I guess that's just golf. That's the roof we were hitting off earlier today. I'm gonna go 3-wood. If I can get through this hole, we got a couple downwind holes coming up that we can maybe score on.
So straight.
Holy smokes, did I ever slip. My back foot, I almost tore my ACL on that.
With how windy it is, right? This is a 4-iron. This is a 4-iron all the way. And that was a flush rocket, like nicely across the ball, exiting left, low finish 4-iron that might have gone 140 yards.
That's another, it's another lost ball. Oh, taking our drop here. If I can somehow make a 4 here, 1 over through 3 on those 3 holes is not that bad. Just not very good.
All right, 37 yards. Part of it is that I'm not quite compressing the ball and hitting it like bottom grooves of the face. I'm kind of catching it high on the face, which is making it spinnier and having to come up this much shorter, but still, 160-yard 4-iron. That doesn't happen for me very often.
Really good. We're on damage control now. I honestly just want to make a double at this point. Finish.
Good one. A little 5.5-foot slider to save double. That'll go a long way. What do you do?
All right. 2 over through 3, both of them. But you know what? It's an outdoor sport, and at the end of the day, you're not gonna have perfect conditions all the time. It's a pretty short par 4. It's 357. Tees are up here today. Looks like we're both hitting a little iron off the tee. Get in play, a little damage control. See if we can somehow make a par and ride this ship. Yeah, perfect. No, you're fine.
Take left, please.
Yeah, that was nice. I'm gonna hit 5-iron too. Try to kind of hit it where his is. I probably won't be that far. See it further than I do, but try to hit a normal shot here. Get it in play. All right, a little chunky, but down the fairway.
You always been a golfer, Mac?
No, so I picked up golf pretty late. I started when I was 18.
18?
Picked up really late. Played pretty much every other sport growing up, but kind of forced into it. I had an injury with the old brain, a little cyst action in my brain that kind of made me give up all high impact sports. So,
a cyst?
Yeah, it's a cyst in the middle of my brain, essentially the size of a golf ball.
Okay.
Right in the middle of my brain. Essentially it rattles around, gives me concussion symptoms anytime I do anything high impact, so.
It's like driving over this bridge just now.
Yeah, I probably just got concussed, to be honest. I hate to see it, but wouldn't make me any dumber, that's for sure.
So you said about the size of a golf ball?
Yeah, size of golf ball, essentially.
Is the golf ball a TaylorMade?
It is a TaylorMade. It's a TaylorMade range ball, because it's not a good ball, it's a ball. So.
Both of the boys hit good tee shots. They're currently 2 over through 3 because it is so windy and cold, but I have a feeling that they're both going to make birdies here.
Okay, way behind Ben. Not surprising there. I'm pretty used to that. It's a common theme this week. We're gonna eyeball this. I'm gonna gap wedge. I think I'm like 140 yards, maybe a little bit less. Just on the green. Give me a birdie putt again. That's all I really want here. I think it's just under the hole, maybe like 10 feet. I think the new goal is to break 40. I know that sounds terrible and not very high achiever, but it's all right.
Great shot by Mac there from back in the fairway. Able to just barely cover the water, but 107 yards. I got a 58 degree. Downwind, downhill. That time I caught it low on the face and it went very much long. So we got to find the middle of those two.
These guys were ready to take a drop. I decided to come in here into the desert. And I thought I saw it smash this cactus right here. And look where he is.
We got
Probably
shot.
wishing he's a lefty because he's a little bit of backswing problems, but not too bad.
We got a golf shot. I mean, if I got a swing, I got a shot, right? I think I might have something resembling a swing.
God, are you kidding me? What the heck? That was sick.
Wait, really?
No way.
Well, now I'm kind of wishing we had another angle. One heck of a way to make my second part of the video.
I'll walk you through it since you couldn't see it while sitting on your couch watching this. It came out, it actually landed very close to the pin, jumped forward, almost went in, and then spun back. It was sick. All right, I got a pretty makeable look here, so it's a little bit more conventional hole I decided to play. I didn't want to go with that sculled wedge from the fairway. One of the best shots I've ever seen was that recovery shot. So a little right to lefter, it's gonna be pretty quick. Gotta hit it, you loser.
That's a good part.
See, this is my problem. Scramble golf, I hit every putt 7 feet by. I just get so horny over all of them. When I'm playing stroke play, I'm such like a dead weight baby putter. Like, I don't like it. I need to find a good happy medium.
All right, I'm just gonna clean this up for par.
Well done.
That's
That was fun to watch.
That honestly was like maybe the craziest par I've ever made. This is probably one of my favorite par threes in the course. Pins in the very back, so 201, playing about 190 with the slope, and mighty downwind, if I might add.
Because your par was just wild, I'm taking honors, so he didn't deserve to make that par. He did, but he didn't. I'm gonna hit 8 iron. I kind of just want to get this on the front, to be honest. I don't really want to challenge that back pin. Dead. Dead. I just hit that 8 iron like 210 because I got a massive gust.
I did watch it from the side, and it's like it really quick sped up. I got a 9 iron in hand. I'm probably gonna just like 3/4 this almost. I'm just going left edge of the green, trying to dump one on.
Same thing.
That's just getting blown. Okay.
You hit it bad enough.
That was a little chunky off the face, I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
That is probably one of the hardest par threes when it's windy like that. It's just crazy. Nope.
That was a terrible kick.
Did it go? Which way did it go? How far is that, 20 feet? I thought I hit that really good. What happened there?
60 footer, into the wind, colder than hell, uphill. I might have to give this a beat. What is going on with this putter?
I literally have made 0 putts this week.
Like when you putt it at that speed, dead weight, the hole gets so much bigger. Not the 2-putt I had in mind, but it's a good par.
Imagine going to a tournament. You fly to some foreign country for a tournament, and the weather's like this, and you have to absolutely grind it out to make a cut. Like, that's not really that fun for me.
And before this, you played pro golf. You played on the Canadian Tour.
Yeah, I started some Canadian Tour for a bit, and like, I realized pretty quick I was never good enough. I've won some mini tour events and stuff. I don't have the discipline. I don't take it serious enough. I'm not sitting there practicing my putting for a long time. I do still enjoy competing because I come from a competitive background, but I just struggle with like 5-hour rounds on a golf course. Like, I'm a very fast moving person who just can't focus long enough for tournament golf, and I'm not good enough.
It does require a lot of focus. Oh, like a lot of focus. Some of the most exhausted I've ever been is after like a 4-day tournament where I'm in contention.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it's just non-stop, constant stress every single day.
Especially when you're playing for a living. When you're playing to put money on the table or food on the table every week. And like, I mean, that's the one thing that people don't understand is mini tour golf is peanuts. You don't make a cent out there. You're spending way more money than you're making. So
usually, mini tour golf, not all that fun. That being said, I'm gonna be trying to get back out there to play some tournaments. Not quite sure when, not quite sure how, but this channel started like documenting my life as a professional golfer and my journey to be like the best player I can be. And playing content golf and just being as loose as I am at the moment makes me really want to buckle down and grind. Mac, introduce this 6th hole for us, will you?
We got a pretty short little par 4 here. It's 340. Not a good wind. These next few holes are probably gonna be the hardest for me with a right to left wind. I tend to slice driver. That's like my normal shot shape, so I'm really gonna be fighting this wind here.
Big old slicer.
That thing had some ground slice on it. I hit that awful. I'll be honest, that was not a good swing. I kind of got away with that, but I'm freezing and it's windy.
So we're gonna hit a driver left, up the left here, cut it back into the fairway, and hit a wedge close.
I love it. Oh, so good. Get over the bunker.
The wind did not do what I thought it would. Is that out?
Okay, we got about a 50-yarder here. Get a little flighted 56 in there. If I can get back to 1 over with how bad I've hit it, I'd be pretty stoked. Trying to keep that nice and low so the wind didn't hit it. Pretty happy with that. I think it's like 5 feet just past it.
Pretty unfortunate break, but still trying to get back to even. I think that's definitely pretty doable, but gonna have to make a par here. I need a Mac Boucher par save here. Got probably 25 feet up the hill. Really not much else you can do here. Just stay patient. Don't do something stupid. We're getting gusted on. That's all right.
Judging by how much his wind gusted there, I can't get overly aggressive with this again. I'm gonna start this outside the hole and hope I kind of get the same gust.
What a birdie. Great putt. And Mac might be taking a commanding lead here in a second. See if I can knock this in for a bogey. All right, got away with just a 5, damage control, decent. Really just gotta be better about keeping it in play and keeping the ball in front of you.
All right, it's the hardest hole in the course, in my opinion.
450, into the wind.
Uphill, tight. A 5 in this hole is pretty damn good, especially we got par 5. It's gonna be downwind. That's 550. It's probably playing easier than this hole.
That's a play.
Might have been my best drive of the week, honestly.
That's absolutely wonderful drive and a wonderful flying display by a lot of fighter jets above the course today. Should be good.
Yeah, good swing.
It's just, you know, heeling and spinning enough that that's going to stay in play. What was that transition like, going from playing contact sports where there's a lot of action to playing something that's maybe a little slower, a little bit less exciting than hockey and swimming?
Kind of tough for me, honestly. Like, I'm a big skier and snowboarder as well, so I can still do those. I just have to be a little bit more careful. But again, golf is such a slow, disciplined sport, and I think that's what I struggle the most with it. Is like, I struggle to slow down, I struggle to be disciplined, I struggle with all of that, so that's super challenging for me with golf, and that shows my golf game, like why I can go out and shoot 95. At least I still have a smile on my face though. Yeah, you're right there, I'm right here. You hit a heel spinner and I nuked mine, you're 20 yards past. That makes me feel really good with myself.
Well, you see how much closer your approach shot is than mine.
I don't know.
We'll reconvene after that.
The fact that these guys are even playing golf right now on this tough of a course in this wind is crazy. But they both found the fairway on hole number 7, par 4. I want to see them both make birdie, or Ben needs a birdie actually. Let's see Ben make a birdie.
I hate right to left winds with hazards left, so I'm gonna hit 7 wood here. I'm like 160 yards. Everything feeds this way. The only thing I'm worried about is me clipping this little 150 stake. So I'm gonna hit a low little runner, try to get this close to the green or on the green. That snuck past the hole.
That was kind of unbelievable, if I'm being honest.
That was just me not wanting to make a 6, honestly. I just kind of know my game, and sometimes it's good just to do things unorthodox and get the job done.
Yeah, pretty blind. I can't see the flag at all. 141 yards. I got an 8-iron. I'm just like honestly hitting pitch shots around here right now, trying not to get ballooned up. Not quite what you want from 140 yards, but thinking I fly this about 12 yards, it's probably not going to roll out a ton.
Great touch, man. I don't know why. I kind of got a good feeling about this putt, just with how I've been putting today. I'm a very streaky putter. I don't get a lot of good days with a putter, but I am streaky, so.
Oh!
Hit it. I
Good
knew that was
try.
short.
First missed putt today, huh, Mac?
These are one of the rounds that I could have been like 5 or 6 over, honestly.
Well, I have also hit it like an idiot, and I have this putt for par to stay at 3 over par.
Get up and down.
Oh, take that up and down all day. Heading into the next par 5. Would love to make an eagle here.
Honestly, it's kind of rounds that kind of like, they're good for you sometimes. You're not always gonna have it, and I think we've both showed that today.
Max still has honors, 554 yard par 5, but very downwind. And this is one tee shot out here where you know you're gonna get some rollout. 2
really gettable holes coming home here, but it's kind of weird because the wind feels down, but I think it's hard off the right. Part of me wants to hit a draw and really try to get down there, but I just think I'm gonna play smart. I'm gonna stick to kind of what works for me, which is gonna be like a low tee, little squeezer up there. And hopefully we can get it in play. That might be a drop. Don't hit the path. Oh, hit the path. Okay. I'm gonna be dropping. Looks like that's not great.
All right, I think I see the edge of the fairway. It's just, it's so much more room left than you think. So I'm gonna get aggressive.
Oh my God.
That's gonna be nice.
I mean,
like that one, Jalen.
If that potentially could hit the cart path that runs through the fairway.
There is one that cuts. There was this par 4 or par 5 at Q School when I played Canadian Tour Q School a couple years ago. It was the 16th hole on the final day, and I was inside the number by like 2 to get my card. There's a 650 yard par 5 where like there's a cart path that runs through the middle of the fairway at like 350, so it doesn't really come into play. But I absolutely hit one harder than I've ever hit in my life. Flew it to that cart path downwind, caught the cart path. I think I bounced forward, like it had to have been like 80 yards. It was like a 413 yard drive with really no rollout because it caught the cart path and went straight forward. So I had a 9-iron in the 650 yard par 5.
And then what'd you do?
Hit it to like 15 feet, made birdie. I was playing good.
Yeah, well at least you made birdie.
I didn't make par, no. Ended up birdieing that hole, and I think my last hole goes 6 under on my last 12.
Pretty impressive.
To get my card. It was one of the cooler days of my professional career, and this might have just happened again right here.
As I said, I kind of went in here off the cart path. I didn't get so lucky. You got 150 yards in. Like you nuked that. And unfortunately, I said earlier, I had 1 ball left, and I now have a yellow ball I have to use for the last 2 holes, which hopefully doesn't DQ me, but
Yeah,
we're gonna
I'll allow it.
Okay, update. We are on hole number 8. The match is almost over. Mac unfortunately hit his tee shot out of bounds. It was a really tough tee shot. This course is so tight. Ben hit a bomb. He has like 140 yards into this par 5. So things could get really interesting if Ben were to eagle and Mac were to par.
We're gonna go 7. I got about 2 250 in where I have to drop, which is just not good. Like, there's so much room left. I just couldn't commit. It's my third drop on 8 holes, and I'm only 1 over, so that's pretty good. Oh, man. Up and down for par. We're in play. Yellow ball just came out hot.
Well, Mac was close. I have 146 yards in. Remember we said we wanted a 9-iron? I think it's 50. Just try to dump it in the middle of the green, give myself a look at eagle. There is absolutely nothing right at this flag. You hit it right at the flag and you're like basically re-hitting. Oh. It's almost exclusively off the left. 544 yard hole, we had 147 yards in. So that's a 397 yard drive.
I normally hit 7 with like 235 in the air. I had 250 there, and this ball is 35 yards over the green. So I kind of want to hit this close, force Ben to make his, so then I can have a 1-shot lead going into the last. I thought that was going to go left. All right. You deserve it.
That means a lot. Thank you, Mac.
You do. You deserve something good to happen.
I got 39 feet. Yeah, really just thinking about speed. Just like every other putt I've ever hit, all we really care about here is speed.
Come on.
Okay, I'm happy with that putt.
And it forces me to make mine, or else, guess what? We're gonna be all square. No blood going into 18 or 9. Sorry. Got left edge. Probably not even because of the wind. I'm just gonna hit it inside. Woo. All right.
Looked like you tried to towards the end.
2 over. 9th hole. Battle of the idiots out here. Let's see what happens here.
What up? Okay, 9th hole. The boys are all squared. I don't think you guys know how competitive this feels.
2 over today. My goal was break 40. So unless
we got a chance to birdie this hole, shoot 36, which would be robbery. Eagle for a little 35 ski.
Easiest 35 of your career.
Okay, smooth driver.
Oh my God, be good.
That's so good.
Set.
No way.
Did that?
This hole is 340, and he just...
I smoothed that. That was literally like a flop shot.
It didn't even look like you tried to hit it. I could be a little bitch and just hit a 6-iron, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go for the green. I want to fake an eagle because I want to shoot a 35, and this gives me hope that I can drive the green too. Catch that slope. Catch it.
That's a big old kick.
Oh yeah, baby.
It's on the green.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's working towards the hole. Louis Oosthuizen.
Come off that hill. I got an eagle putt.
Good. That's so good. My golf ball is over the green. I don't know how it managed to stop just right here. It's actually touching the cart path, so I believe I technically get a drop from the cart.
I thought he was on the road. And you get relief, which is over here. And you might be able to get up and down, and now I have to maybe make my eagle putt.
Place it, because that's not staying there. There we go. Now I got a 5/8 degree. Very much an upslope. A lot of wind in our face and off the right. I'm gonna have to hit this thing hard.
Go. Not bad, honestly. All right, I got an eagle putt. I make this, I shoot even par with 3 drops and 9 holes. Is that any good? Hey, Ben? Know what that tells you? I was rolling it all in the greens. That's the only way that's possible. So this has been an embarrassing performance. Let's see if we can finish with something special. Gotta go. I really had a great line on that.
Well, Jalen, it's been a pretty mediocre day of golfing. As far as score goes, like I've hit a lot of good golf shots that just haven't seemed to have worked out. This hole's no different. Just a very unlikely bird.
You need it. You know what? Woo. I'm happy to see that. A little birdie finish to shoot 1 over.
To shoot 1 over. To shoot 36, because par 35, which shooting 36, it doesn't feel half bad, especially today.
This is to shoot 1 over as well, which if you had asked me before I started this round if I was going to shoot 1 over today, no chance I would have shot 1 over today.
anybody else talked while knocking in a 4-footer, I would think they were salty about me not giving it to them. You, I know you physically have to do it.
We could go to a playoff hole right now, but I can't be bothered. I feel abused, I feel banged up, and I just really don't want to. So we're calling her a have. We'll have a rematch another time.
That we will, maybe on your show.
Yeah, maybe.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.